Hello sir, good evening. So I'm Leo Siri Muhelio. In behalf sa among group, the group 3, I am the representative nga mo explain sa among topic. So our topic is about technology as a way of revealing. Technology, according to Heidegger, must be understood as a way of revealing. Revealing defined as one of the terms Heidegger developed himself in order to make it possible to think what is not thought anymore. Basically, when you say revealing, you uncover the covered, you reveal what is hidden. So also, revealing as a Greek came from a Greek word alethioin, which means to discover. So it means the truth. What does Heidegger mean when he says technology is a way of revealing, or what we call it reality? It is not given the same way at all times and all cultures. Reality is not something absolute that human beings can ever know once and for all. It is relative in almost literal sense of the word. It exists only in relations. Reality in itself, therefore, it is inaccessible for human beings. As soon as we perceive or try to understand it, it is not in itself anymore, but in reality for us. So it is right. Technology gives us the way to be more comfortable in what we do. So it is revealed as a reality. Right, it's reality because technology is indeed a way to progression, a way to have a better life. We can see now, for example, as a student, the phone I am using now is really useful for me in doing my homework, in doing project, and it eases my way or the pattern of or the routine of as a student. It makes me so comfortable. Okay, so let's proceed to the essence of technology was investigated by Martin Heidegger or Heidegger. I don't really know how to pronounce his last name. The meaning of technology for the Greeks was assumed to be part of our everyday life. To clarify further, the term technology was defined into two categories. Alright, so the first category is technology is a means to an end. What does it mean? Technology is an instrument to achieve purpose. Do you have purpose in life? I believe we do have a lot of purpose. But in technology, it helps us to know more about our purpose. Everything technology has invented or has imposed are really useful to achieve purpose. For example, the phone. Its very purpose is communication. Because without phone, you cannot communicate the people that are farther from you. For example, another example, a student A bought a laptop and smartphone to be used for online, and smartphones are the instrument for the student to achieve. That's what I said. It is really useful for us to have a gadget as a student, so that we will not be left behind by anyone that are buying it or using it. Number 2, another category, technology as a human activity. Let us get to know it. Technology is a part of our daily activities of the human person, which is to invent technology such as gadgets for online learning, protective equipment to fight COVID-19, agricultural machines to produce foods, and other. For example, if COVID-19 will die naturally, we might think that those PPE or personal protection equipment, I think PPEs and gadgets for learning are meaningless because the purpose is not being served. The revival of face-to-face learning will make a gadget for online learning less significant in the traditional classroom. Okay, human activity. These two definitions are interconnected with each other in such a way that the outcomes of human activities are meant to serve its purpose. Okay, with the help of technology, it makes human activity not traditional anymore. For example, in doing household chores, with the help of technology, for example, vacuum cleaner. If we use the natural way or the manual way, not the mechanical way, I think it took 2 hours to be done. But with the help of the machine, it might take 10 minutes only in cleaning your whole house surroundings. However, there are also problems on modern technology. Why do you think there are a lot of problems that technology itself produces? Because human as we are, sometimes we become reckless. What does it mean? We become so careless in using that certain technology. I'm gonna read the PowerPoint we have. The Greek definition of technology as human activity and design for a specific purpose was to restructure. In the modern era, it is reduced in calculative thinking that controls nature. For example, the invention of the telescope, the stream machine, and other devices was used to master nature. In the mastering nature, we use technology to manipulate things around us. What does it mean to manipulate? That is to influence. To see a clear picture, Heidegger provided 3 revelations in modern technology as challenging force, in framing, and dangerous. That's reality. So many technologies that are so dangerous. For example, the car. It might kill someone if you are too reckless, if you are too careless in driving it or in riding it. So modern technology as a challenging force. Heidegger claimed that ancient and modern technology are revealing. However, modern technology is revealing not in a sense of bringing forth, but rather challenging nature. Modern technology nature through extracting, transforming, storing, and distributing it challenging forth reduce nature as standing reserve, or something to be disposed by the people. For example, people explain the natural resources without minding the negative effects to the ecology, modernizations of extracting gold, coal, and petroleum. This is very common. This example is really common in our society. So many people today are mining or digging for gold, but in nature, the possible effects are landslide. So, have you ever heard the news way back 3 years ago? I think in Naga City, there was a landslide happened, and a lot of people's lives lost or become dead. So indeed, modern technology has also a lot of bad effects. Effects of modern technology. Also, as a person, you need to be very careful in using your technology. The common example is the gadget. You need to be careful not to give all your time in viewing or in scrolling in your Facebook. It is not good for your eyes, for our eyes. So we need to lessen our time in using our gadget. I'm gonna share the summary. To sum up the discussion on technology as a way of revealing, you learn from this topic that Martin Heidegger clarified the concept of technology from the ancient, modern, and contemporary period. The problem with essential notion of technology and technological inframing was far from the ideal concept of technology based on revealing, which Heidegger retrieved from the ancient concept of poiesis. Technology is a way of revealing provided as a new perspective on how we relate with technology from art and questioning thought. So I'm gonna give a last statement. We are so thankful with our technology today. It eases our way. It gives us comfort. We become so comfortable in what we do, and we don't use already the traditional way, but in the modern way. However, we need to be careful also to always do what is right in the gadget, to be limited. Don't overuse it. Matod pa sa giingon nila, tanang sobra makadaot. Walang amping ta.